And welcome here to another edition of Recruit Spotlight on HuskerOnline.com. Sean Callahan, Steve Sipple. As always, we bring these Recruit Spotlight interviews, and they're brought to you by our proud sponsors, Tanner's Sports Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, 30th and Yankee Hill Road, the presenting sponsor of these exclusive Recruit Spotlight interviews, Steve Sipple. And Nebraska is looking for a running back right now, and we bring our next one here because they've got a target in town that we were able to set up for Recruit Spotlight. Let's welcome in Dylan Riley from Rancho Verde High School, Moreno, California. Dylan, welcome to Nebraska, and welcome to Recruit Spotlight.
Thank you for welcoming me.
Yeah, well, let's tell your story a little bit more, because you're committed to Boise State right now, but they've let go of their head coach.
Yeah,
so it kind of really probably throws a curveball in your recruiting process. What has the last month been like for you?
At first, it was a little stressful because I just woke up one day and I got a whole bunch of calls and texts from other coaches like, "Oh yeah, did you hear about what happened to your coach? Did you hear what happened to your coach?" I'm like, "What?" And then they end up telling me that he ended up getting fired. And then I've been having a lot of people hit me up recently. That's really what it was.
Dylan Riley's a lot of people are hitting you up, Dylan, because you average 11 yards a carry.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Now, why did you decide to give Nebraska a look?
Well, because I really had to for my own being, because I don't know what could happen to Boise. I hope everything is still well, but you know what I'm saying, I have to open the doors to other options for right now because they don't have a settled head coach. So,
There you go.
Yeah. Are you guys still playing, Dylan?
No, we lost first round to Simi Valley.
Yeah, when you describe your running style, break your running style down to Nebraska fans, college football fans watching this interview.
Okay, so I'm for sure speed back. I could be a power back. I'm elusive. I catch from behind the line and past the line. Obviously, I could block real good. You could see the film, and then that's pretty much it.
No, I'll tell you what, Sean. I did watch his film, and I can tell you what I noticed, Dylan, is you don't bounce a lot outside.
Yeah,
Sean, he gets a handoff and goes.
Yeah,
between the tackles. That's what I like. Is that? I mean, are you? Is that? Would you say that's? Did I just see that on your highlight film, or is that just the way you run all the time?
That's the way I run all the time. I mix it up. There's times where I just keep it inside and go outside, because if I get any type of little space, nobody's touching me at that point. I'm gone. I'm too fast and I got to burst. Yeah.
And one thing I know Nebraska really likes is track speed. You've got track speed. I mean, what kind of numbers have you run in track? What events do you do in track? How long have you run track?
So I ran track for 2 years now. It's going to be my third year this year. In the 100, I ran a 10. It might have been a 10.76. I really ran a 10.6, but they ain't count it though. But then I ran the 200. I might have got 22.33. Then I ran the 400. I ran 50. I ran 50 or 51. And then I ran 4x1 and 4x4. So I pretty much ran everything.
And Sean, you can see on his film, you can see your speed when you haul in that deep ball.
Yeah.
I do see on your film that you can haul in a deep ball. Tell me about your versatility as a running back.
Personally, I feel like I've been working my whole life around everything. Back then, as a kid, I pretty much played everything. I wasn't just a running back, you know what I'm saying? I'd play defense, I play offense, and I played pretty much every position there is to play other than no, I played on the line too. I played DN too. I take that back. Yeah, but it just came from all those years of me learning everything that I know, and then now I'm a running back, so I'm able to do a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, Sean, he must have been a speed rusher.
Yeah.
We're joined here on Recruit Spotlight by California standout running back Dylan Riley out of Rancho Verde, California High School. Recruit Spotlight, again, brought to you by Tanner's Sports Bar and Grill, Tavern 180 in Lincoln on 30th and Yankee Hill Road. Tell your recruiting story. I mean, when you look at how it played out early for you, because nowadays recruiting does play out in January, February, March. What kind of communication back then did you get from the Pac-12 type teams?
Well,
and are you did a lot of those teams kind of start to jump in as the year you had this year?
So I think it might have been before my senior year. It was somewhere around junior year before the season started. I don't know if it was like May. It might have been May, but I was getting looks. Like I've been getting looks from a lot of schools, but I've never got offered. And like I don't know if it was just for the fact that they like sometimes colleges once they see you get offers, then they want to offer you. You know what I'm saying? So I got one little. I think I might have got. No, I got San Diego first. They ended up hopping on because I knew this one coach and Jimmy Bill, and he was cool, so he gave me that offer. Then after that, everything started taking off at that. Like I was getting like 2 offers a day at a time. And then Boise was probably like my 4th offer.
Okay.
And then I ended up liking it over there. So that's where I ended up picking.
So now you came to Nebraska, and I read you told our Brian Munson, HuskerOnline Brian Munson, that you wanted to be wowed on this trip.
Yeah.
What would wow Dylan Riley on this trip?
Well, personally, it would just have to be something that I ain't see that was at Boise that I like.
Okay.
That's so like from what I seen, I've been on a visit with Boise for like it was like 4 or 5 days, and then I loved everything that I seen. I seen some stuff that was like that I liked like personally, and then I know my family like loved it too. So it would be like they would have to show me something that's better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know what it could be, but it just got to be better. You know what I'm saying?
Dylan, when did the communication begin with Nebraska, and how fast has it ramped up with you? And who do you communicate with on the Nebraska coaching staff?
Well, who I communicate with is EJ, Brian, and then there was like a couple of other people. And then I just don't know how to say their names yet.
Neither do I.
Yeah. But yeah, I think they might have started talking to me somewhere around like November. I think it might have been like early November. And this was like before the coach got fired. Like it was probably like a week or 2 before the coach, like my Boise coach got fired pretty much. So, and then after that, once that happened, then they jumped on it even more once they heard that. So it was like,
Now they haven't officially offered you yet. I mean, what are they looking for? I mean, is it kind of a really important day to kind of get to know you, to make sure everyone's kind of a fit with one another before things move forward?
Well, from what I think, they probably should be offering me soon, like real soon. Like I can't tell you when because not everybody be on their word, but you know what I'm saying? We just gotta hope they could give me one.
Are you a cold weather runner?
Oh no.
Now you're committed to Boise State right now.
That's cool. That's
I
cool.
know.
You're running on the blue turf right now.
Like I don't be running in the cold. I've ran in the cold, but not in the cold. That's something I'm gonna have to get used to in general. But
right, if you're gonna play in the NFL,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I'm gonna get used to it though. It's all good because I'm never like outside of California. California's never that cold, like seriously. So it's like that's something I'm gonna have to find out.
You packed your coat though, I saw.
Oh yeah, I got so much on. I got a thermal under this.
He had like a full ski mask on.
Yeah, like it's cold. Like once you step outside, my face is just like all cold. Like
yeah, this is serious today.
It's not like it's not like this that often.
No, it's not all the time.
They played Michigan. It was
not.
95 degrees. So it's different in this part of the country, but
yeah,
you got to get used to it if you're gonna play in the league.
Is this the farthest east you've been?
Yeah.
This is in your lifetime?
Yeah, in my life. I don't really go nowhere. The only place I've probably been was probably like Florida. And that was just for a Disneyland trip.
Okay. Okay. That's further east, but I see
yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Well, Dylan, we appreciate you coming in for Recruit Spotlight. Hope you guys enjoy the game today and looking forward to hearing more about your recruiting process and kind of where things go next.
Yep, for sure.
Good job, Dylan.
All right. Thanks again to Dylan Riley for joining us on Recruit Spotlight on Husker Online. Again, Recruit Spotlight brought to you by Tanner's Sports Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, 30th and Yankee Hill Road here in Lincoln. For Steve Sipple, I'm Sean Callahan, signing off here for another edition of Recruit Spotlight on Husker Online.